and welcome to another holiday spectacular episode. What is today? You tell me. It's St. Patrick's Day, right? So let's do some Irishy, Patricky type things. Let's thrift some only green clothing. Right? Only green. We'll do a monochromatic kind of look. It could be different shades of green or whatever, but let's keep a green look. Spring is around the corner. You need green in your wardrobe anyway for spring, so let's go get some. We're also going to bake a cake. And we're going to decorate it with Lucky Charms. Well, the good stuff in Lucky Charms, which is the marshmallows. That's right. We're also going to make a necklace out of Lucky Charms. So not the cereal this time, but actual like little charms that we'll call lucky. All right. If you have some lucky ones like little wishbones or, four-leaf clovers, little rainbows, whatever brings you luck. I don't care. Maybe rabbit's foot. I don't know. We're going to use those. Okay. We are also going to watch a horrible horror movie, but I kind of love it. I do. I really love it. It's called House of a Thousand Cats. You'll see. All right. And because it's a holiday special, I'm going to bring back my friend, Count Nick Nacula, and we're going to look at some stuff in my room. He's really excited because I only let him out on the holiday specials for now, okay? If you want to see more of him, you can let me know. But if any of this or all of this sounds good to you, then let's go. Hello, and welcome back to my closet. Do you think I need to clean this thing? I do. I'm not getting rid of stuff. I just need to organize it better. Okay, here's the deal. We're gonna thrift with our legs. Are you ready for this? We're going to shop for only green because St. Patty's Day, luck of the Irish. I gotta tell you, I did not have a lot of luck. I only found a couple things, but I am itching to share them with you because they are really, really cute. I was able to compile one outfit, and I know I'll be able to add more to my wardrobe with what I got and mix it up some more. But since my rules were just buy green things, strictly green, whatever you can find because it's St. Patrick's Day, then that's what I did. Okay, you want to see? I want to show you. So let's do this. Outfit number one and only. I only found a little bit of green, so we're just going to look at one outfit, but it's pretty fun, and I know we'll get a lot of great use out of it. Are you ready to see? Let's go. Okay, for our green St. Patrick's outfit, we got this amazing corduroy jacket. Look at these buttons, and they're like castanets. Anyway, it's kind of like a shirt jacket. I love it. It's a beautiful olive green. Again, corduroy. And then we have this bright fluorescent green, lime green top, little knit top with the buttons. Buttons are clearly the theme here for this outfit. And then this skirt, which is just this beautiful, all the puke greens, patterned skirt. And I love this pattern. Okay, are you guys ready to see what it looks like on? Let's go take a look. Okay, so here it is. I got a butterfly belt, like this vintage stretchy butterfly belt that brings out that turquoise in the skirt and kind of breaks up the greens a little bit. And I just put on my go-go boots and some fun green necklaces in keeping with that monochromatic look. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. And again, it's a great way to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Why not? Let's be green. Let's have fun, right? Okay, you guys, that was it. Okay, what did you think? I can't believe green was so hard to find this time of year, especially around St. Patrick's Day, but it was. But I love what I got. Once again, I feel like I can wear this skirt pretty much all seasons. The top will still be good in the spring, and even the jacket, because it's kind of like a lighter weight. It's like it's like a shirt, really, like a heavier corduroy shirt. Anyway, I'm happy with what I got. I think it'll transition into spring beautifully, and hey, it was totally worthwhile for a fun St. Patrick's Day treat, right? All right, you guys, I hope that you do something similar for yourselves, and thanks for joining me as always. It's okay. Who's ready for more of the good bad boy? Yeah. Which one are you? He's both. I can't wait to share more of this with you guys. The good bad boy. Let's get right into it. Saturday, September 10th. Had to cut the grass this morning. After dinner, Froggy and I went to see The Stolen Coin and Silver Wings. Saw The Stolen Coin twice and was late for supper. Wish Clara would mind her own business when Mom and Pop are mad. She makes them think about things they would never think about themselves. Heard all about the puncture again and had to do the dishes alone. No more sleeping on the floor. Pompeii, what are we doing here? Well, at least we get to see Froggy again. Okay, Sunday, September 11th. When I'm president, by the way, who's Clara? I want to know. When I'm president, I'll make all days just like today. Oh, I don't think you can do that as president. After Mass, Pop took the family to Uncle Harry's farm. Clara and I hunted 47 eggs and then went horseback riding. I can hardly sit down tonight. I love it. Is Clara his sister? Oh yeah, she is. He mentioned her in the first one. Okay. Had chicken and apple pie for dinner. Oh, I would want to repeat this day as well. Aunt Kate gave me 2 pieces of the pie. Aunt Kate, you are my favorite aunt ever. All right. You certainly can enjoy your dinner when you know that you won't have to wash the dishes. Girl, preach. This is exactly how I feel. Dishes really ruin a dinner. Would somebody please come do all my dishes for me? That would be great. When I'm president, I'm going to make that a decree. All dishes. Oh my God. All dishes should be washed by women. What? Oh, I'm a little disappointed in this kid now. Uncle Harry gave me a puppy with white feet and a white nose. Oh. Mom made me fix a bed for the dog in the cellar. Think I'll call him Boots, but we'll ask the gang first. Mom said that farms are pretty nice things, except that they're always in the country. I love the country. I'm going to read you one more segment. This book is something else, isn't it? It's a short segment. It's Monday, September 12th. The dog cried all night, and I'm going to tell you why. It's because he was in the cellar. The dog should be up in the bed with you. Everybody knows that. Mom blamed me. Could I help it if the dog was lonesome? Boots, as a name is out. Froggy wants to call him Peanuts. Bo wants Pepper. Gene Wallace wants Cider, and Cider will be his name. Gene Wallace. Okay. And Cider, honestly, out of all the names, is my favorite. So, how fun was this week's segments? You guys, The Good Bad Boy. I think you should all get a copy if you can. What a great book. And I can't wait to see what else Pompeii thinks women should do, right? All right, thanks for hanging out. Okay, who's ready to bake this Lucky Charms cake? Listen, I've always wanted to try one of these Dolly Parton cake mixes, so I figured I'd make it easy on myself. All you need is some milk, eggs, melted butter. It's all right there. I went with banana because I love banana, and I'm actually going to make a homemade marshmallow buttercream frosting, and I thought that might go good with the banana. Okay, so I've got the batter ready to go and throw in the oven. I'm just going to get some air bubbles out of my cake batter by slamming the pans on the counter a little bit here. And then in the oven they go at 350. Now I'm going to do my frosting. I've got a cup of butter that I'm going to cream. And then I'm going to put in a tablespoon of vanilla and this entire thing of marshmallow fluff. and the confectioner's sugar. I'm going to cream together the butter and the sugar and vanilla, and then I'm going to fold in that marshmallow fluff, and let me tell you, it makes a big difference. Here's my decorations. I'm going to do these Lucky Charms marshmallows that I found, the giant ones, and then throw some cereal on in the end. As you can see, my cakes are not perfect. They stuck to the bottom of my pans a little bit, but that's okay because that part's not going to be seen except by you right now. Here's my frosting. I also added some green food coloring so that the parts that shone through still looked very St. Patrick's Day-like. Yeah, it's a mess, but again, I'm covering this with marshmallows, so it's just kind of gonna look like a big mound of Lucky Charms marshmallows in the end, and I am just fine with that. I'm not looking for perfection here, just delicious, delicious, ooey gooey cake. All right, I'm glad I bought these big marshmallows because I can't imagine how much time it would take to go through a box of Lucky Charms and get all those marshmallows out and put teeny tiny marshmallows on one at a time. Now I know you can buy the marshmallows separately, and I have. However, my grocery store did not have them, so I went for these giant ones, and I think they're really cute. And actually, in the end, when I had a bite of this thing, you guys, they're really delicious. So I'm just piling them on here, and I went with the 2 different sizes for the cake pan, so I could have kind of a tiered look, and it ended up looking more like kind of like a dome at the end. Again, I'm not mad at it. It is certainly not a very neat and tidy looking cake, but it was delicious, and that is the point, is to just have fun today and get the baking thing done so we can dig in and enjoy this thing. I gotta say, the banana cake, the Dolly Parton banana cake mix, pretty tasty. And then I actually ended up throwing in some of the cereal on top too. I'm glad I did, you guys, because that crunch and the oat flavor kind of broke up all that sweetness and made it a really nice welcome addition to the cake flavor. Here it is. What do you think? Doesn't it look like all the fun? Like I just threw a bunch of cereal on top, and I did. It's delicious. I totally recommend you guys try this as well. And I even have my little cereal mascot here, Lucky. There he is. And I hope you guys enjoy it and make it yourselves. Have a great one. Okay, you guys, who's ready to make a Lucky Charm necklace? Yes, Garfield is my Lucky Charm of choice. Who doesn't love Garfield? This guy knows what's up with the best food on the planet and how to sleep and how Mondays are the worst. Come on. Who wouldn't want this? Okay, so I just took an old necklace that I got at a thrift store. It's vintage, I love it, but I thought it could use some pizzazz. And I had a bag full of these little Garfield keychains that I found years ago and have just been holding on to, knowing that one day I would make a necklace out of them. Yeah, that's me. I hoard stuff to make things with, and it's getting to be a bit of a problem, but you know, here I am making stuff, so that's productive, right? Okay, so I'm basically just using jump rings that I found on the keychains, and I'm attaching them to this link necklace. It's honestly the best way to make a charm necklace is to just find a link necklace and some jump rings and then add whatever you want to it. This was fairly simple for me because, like I said, the work was basically already done. I'm just adding to an already existing necklace, and I would encourage you to do the same thing because it can be so much fun, and when the work doesn't seem that difficult, it's definitely more enjoyable. So here it is. What do you think? There's Odie. Who doesn't love Odie? I only wish there was a John keychain. Anyway, here they are, looking adorable and very, very fun. And I gotta tell you, you want a splash of color? Garfield will do it for you. Look at this necklace. From a distance, you really don't know what it is, and I look like an adult, and then you get up close and you realize, oh, okay, yeah. She's wearing toys. But you know what? If you can't have fun in this life, you guys, what life are you going to have fun in? Anyway, here it is. I hope you enjoyed it. And please go make a charm necklace of your own. Welcome to another holiday spectacular episode of Stuff in My Room. I'm here with everyone's favorite Count Knick-Knackula, and we are going to talk about all the fun St. Patrick's-y type stuff in my room.
Sure.
Are you ready to hear about it?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's me, Count Knick-Knackula, or I guess in celebration of today's episode, Count Mick-Knackula. Get it? Who cares? Anyway, let's look at the first piece of crap she's gonna give me.
Okay, let's get into this. All right, the first item I have is a genuine Wish-Nick troll. Rub My Hair and Make a Wish by Unita. It's still in the box. Y'all know about the trolls, but this is a good old one. Gotta love it. And I love when I find stuff in the package like this. Okay, let's see what Count Nick thinks. I'm nervous.
Okay, what's this? Wishing troll. What do I do here? First of all, you handed me a piece of plastic, right? So, Knick-Knackula, I don't know if this is a knick-knack, but anyway, you hand me this piece of plastic, which, by the way, happens to just be, from what I can tell. So, not quite sure how YouTube feels about all that, but yeah, here we go. Here's a time in our cultural history when basically big were all the rage. I'm going to read it to you and I quote, because it's in quotes, which is how you know it's a quality toy. Rub my hair and make a wish. How about I just rub my own hands and wish I never see this again? Next.
Enough of that. Our next item. Well, this one's different. And I didn't know what to do with this when I found it, but it's a little diorama toy of what is clearly a little Native American girl with the Thanksgiving turkey and a leprechaun enjoying a meal together. It's amazing. Little rainbow on the box. So of course I had to have this. I mean, handcrafted cute figures are arranged in a scene that depicts each month of the year. So, you know, I've only ever found this one, but if anyone else has one of these or you've seen them before, please, let's talk about it. But I know we all want to see what Nick has to say about it, so let's see.
Oh, what do we have here? Oh, this is some sort of weird cultural appropriation of a knick-knack, a bad idea, and the punchline for a joke. Here we have a little moppy-top something eating what I can only presume is supposed to be a Native American, a turkey dinner on a 50s style tablecloth, and this is handcrafted. Little figures are arranged in a scene that depicts each month of the year. Oh, so this is based on a calendar. So every month we get a new one of these monstrosities. How many cultural misappropriations do you think we can squeeze into a calendar year? Maybe for Christmas they can have, you know, I don't know. I want to be offensive, but I also have to be sensitive to the algorithm. So let's just say I'm looking at a package where clearly what's supposed to be someone Irish is having a turkey with clearly someone that's not supposed to be Irish. And I'm going to let you fill in all of the juicy details, but this is, I don't even know what to say about monthly mini vignettes. So next!
Okay, well, enough of that. Okay, Count Nick. I love a creepy doll, and no exception here. She's a little Italian doll. Ferga is the brand of these dolls, and I love them, and I do have a few. She is my favorite. Let's see, we put her hands out. I mean, she's totally creepy, but I love her so much. And what does she have to do with St. Patrick's Day? Not a whole lot, but she's a redhead, so I figured I'd throw her in the mix. Let's see what Count Nick thinks.
Oh, dear gods in heaven. What is this? What is this monstrosity? Just when I think you can't do any worse, you hand me a baby
She's so
doll
cute.
that looks like Reba McEntire holding up her hand to wave to Bob's big boy. I don't understand what's happening. Look at her toe fingers. Look at them. She's got toe... You all know what I'm talking about. She has toe fingers. It's disgusting. And by the way, if you're going to hand me a child, and I should have told you this the first time, how about you put some pants on it? How about even if it's a representation of a child, you just put some pants on it? When do we get so comfortable handing one another little representations of children without clothes on? It's disgusting. Absolutely I can't even. You know that episode of Seinfeld where Susan has a doll that looks like George's mom? That doll is Bobby compared to this doll. Bobby. Barbara Millicent Roberts made a guest appearance on Seinfeld compared to this doll. Just get it away. I don't even know who's harder to look at now. You as a doll. Next.
All right, well, enough with her. Last but not least, we have Lucky, the Lucky Charms mascot. My little vintage plush of him, and I love him very, very much. He's a good one, you guys, and one of my favorite cereals of all time. Let's see what Count Nick thinks of Lucky.
Oh, this is the last one? How original. Let me guess. Lucky Charms guy. Don't care what his name is. Not interested. Here's all I'm gonna say about this thing. Whoever decided to put googly eyes and one little triangle for what could either be a herpy over his lip? I don't even understand. Is that a did you just hand me a toy with a herpy? What is happening here? I know the astute viewer will say, but hey, Nick Nacula, isn't that, and I'm using air quotes, but I can't because my hands don't really do movement. This air quotes, isn't that Lucky from the Lucky Charms box? And I'm saying, I don't know. This could just be a small Irish child well dressed with a herpy over his lip. Look at it now. Now not so charming, is it? Now I bet you could probably wait to find your Lucky Charms. Marshmallow much? Gross. Just gross. This doll and the Reba doll should take the troll doll and the other figurines and get lost. This is the worst collection of holiday crap I've seen since the last collection of holiday crap you gave me. More importantly, probably until the next collection of oh my, I can't even now I'm just noticing his eyebrows. Just please, get this whole thing away. I'm done. You know what? Happy whatever today is. I hope you drive the snakes out of whatever you're trying to drive the snakes out. I'm so disappointed in everything about this. Good day. Good day, I say to you. Good day.
All right. Listen, this was fun, and I'm really glad that you guys joined us for this wonderful, wonderful episode of Stuff in My Room. And did you learn anything? Do you feel like especially lucky after watching? I mean, just sharing the luck should bring you some luck, right?
No.
Anyway, you guys, This was a lot of fun. I'm so glad you could join us, and Count Nick was very happy to come out of hiding for you today. Have a good one.
Well, once again, thanks for having me out when it's convenient for you to look at things I don't care about and talk to people that I don't know. It's been a blast, really. Don't know how I don't give up more of my time for this nonsense. Seriously. How do I live without it? Anyway, see you. I don't care. See you sometime. I'll see you sometime. How's that? Bye.
Hi there. Hey, do you have a few minutes on this wonderful St. Patrick's Day? Do you want to watch an incredibly bad movie, Night of 1,000 Cats? What do I tell you about this film, except that it was made in a time where it was okay to do certain things that it is certainly not okay to do now. Okay, this movie was made in 1972, and it is a good one. It was released in November of 1974. The writer and director is someone named Rene Cardona Jr. Yeah, there's a point for you. And from what I can tell, the entire thing was filmed in Mexico. It's really cool, the area that they film in. I mean, I love it. And I love the era, all the fashion and everything in the movie is like amazing. It's about this millionaire playboy named Hugo, and he has this private plane that he drives around the area and scouts out sexy women that he wants to be with. It's insane. There's this one part of the film where he becomes specifically obsessed with this one woman, and he brings his helicopter, I think it's a helicopter, down over like her pool area and is constantly looking at her, and she's married and she has a daughter, and he like gives toys to the daughter and waves to the husband. Like, it's a little crazy. He's basically hiding in plain sight with what his intentions are, and the husband doesn't seem to care. The little girl loves him, and that's worrisome too, because you're like, where does this end? So then he lives in this mansion, like this castle, and he takes these women one at a time to this castle, and he has this assistant, Gorgo, who helps him kill and take care of these women. So basically, major spoiler if you're gonna watch it, but he kills the women and he keeps their heads in like these glass domes, picture like Futurama kind of, and then he feeds their bodies to this entire like room of cats. It's crazy, and it's so good. And honestly, that is the premise. That is the whole movie right there for you. Guess where you can watch it? Do you want to know? Tubi. I found 3 taglines for the movie, and they're pretty funny. I couldn't really find anything specific about the music, so I really can't talk to that point. But 3 taglines. Pray you have 9 lives. Okay. Alone, 1 harmless pet. 1,000 strong, they become a man-eating machine. That's a good tagline, right? And the last one's probably the weakest. When the cats are hungry, run for your lives. I mean, okay. What can I say? It's a great horror movie. I think you should watch it. And that's that. So I'm hoping that you're having a wonderful St. Patrick's Day, and thank you for joining me. Now I've given you something fun to watch while you drink your green beer. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day, and thanks for joining me. You made it through another episode. Thank you so much for sticking around. I hope you had a great time, and believe you me, next week there's going to be some more amazing adventure for you to come along on, so please don't leave me hanging. Come back, let's have a good time. Thank y'all. Next week, will the gang miss the premiere of Lethal Weapon 7? Or will Frank call them a taxi in time to throw Mama from the twins? What? Come back to find out.